Welcome to another massive week in Microsoft Flight Simulator. In this week, we'll take a look at all things patch 1 and 2. We have a new development roadmap and feedback snapshot. And of course, this week's previews and releases. So if you want to stay up to date with all the latest Microsoft Flight Simulator news, this video starts now. Welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator update video. This is where we bring you all the news and updates on the development of this new flight sim. So if you're lazy like me and don't want to troll the net for the latest updates, this video is for you. So hit that subscribe button for more weekly update videos. This week we have seen a massive amount of information released from the Microsoft Flight Simulator squad, and it appears the launch party hangover is well indeed recovered and the team is in full flight moving forward. The Microsoft Flight Simulator team released some interesting statistics on what's been happening in the sim since launch from all the virtual pilots around the world. Over 1 million pilots have used the sim. The most popular aircrafts being flown is the TBM 930, the Cessna Citation, and the Airbus A320. Very interesting indeed. The most popular airport is the John F. Kennedy International for ingoings and outgoings, and the longest flight recorded is 10.39 hours over 7,623 kilometers. A round of applause for that one. 26 million plus flights have been done, and the most popular place to fly around the world is your house. So it seems the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator is tracking on the right direction. So with been saying that, let's get into the news. Patch 1 build 1.7.12.0 was released yesterday, although this patch wasn't really focusing on content but merely addressing the major issues that is stopping people from being able to use the sim. Major installation and downloading issues were addressed, the content manager and Sim Connect problems are fixed, and some optimization around the titles have been addressed. The Flight Simulator team released notes on the patch including installation and troubleshooting if you are having issues. I will leave a link in the description if you want to check that out, and I would love to hear in the comments what's your experience on the new patch. Once you've downloaded it, let us know. We did get to see an announcement of the second patch today, which is in its final testing phase. The team is not quite ready to provide a date on the second patch, but did inform us it will be released this month. The patch has an increased focus on the in-sim experience, and the full patch list or notes will be available prior to launch. The team has hinted that we should see these patch notes on the 9th of September, which should be in the next Microsoft Flight Simulator update. Moving on, this week we have been treated with an updated feedback snapshot which includes a list of the top issues. The snapshot gives us a good understanding of what we may see in the next patch, and some of those major issues are including the wind and live weather, load times and improvements, performance improvements of the glass cockpits, and stutters on CPUs with a lower thread count. In the top wish list, we still have a VR, AI traffic, SDK, and peripherals that all have a work in progress, which we may see in upcoming updates to the sim first. Next was the first development roadmap which we have seen since prior to launch. This development roadmap shows what they have planned till the end of November, but it seems the Microsoft Flight Simulator team are keeping their cards close to the chest when it comes to any of the big items such as a VR, helicopters, and a planned release date for Xbox. We are sure to be seeing more flushed out when it comes to the development roadmap next time around one is released. We have some SDK updates this week, and the Microsoft Flight Simulator team mentioned continuing work on the SDK is happening, and it's great to see the energy and the passion from the community. They are happy to see things like the community developing an exporter plugin for Blender, leveraging off the standard GLTF format for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is heavily relying on. The team mentioned they are developing a brand new node-based particle effect system, which will be an exciting addition to the lineup of tools when it comes to the SDK. Over 800 third-party applications in the InSim marketplace, and they have already approved the first 20 partners. Several third-party products are available now in the in-marketplace, and the next release will have an additional dozen or so creations. The Microsoft Flight Simulator team mentioned they have over 100 announcements planned for third-party content over the next few months, which is very exciting indeed. If you are looking for high-end peripherals for your new flight sim, I highly recommend checking out Virtual Fly. I have been using their yokes, throttles and rudders for over a year now, and they are still to this day helping me navigate my sim aircraft just as they did on day one. All the Virtual Fly products are made with the highest quality materials, including metal finishes and Hall effect sensors for all the professional and home sim pilots in mind. Virtual Fly have provided a 10% discount code for all the OzFlight Simulator viewers, which can give you a 10% discount off any other discount currently running over at the Virtual Fly website. Just use code OzFlightSimmer10 and I'll leave a link in the description where you can check out what type of rudder pedals, throttles and yokes I use. Speaking of third parties, let's take a look at this week's Flight Sim releases and previews. This one piqued my interest most this week. Some pictures of a Boeing 737-400 from an unknown source. These pictures could be an in-development project or could be just a port of an existing aircraft, which we have seen many of these from the community trying their hand at resurrecting old products. In this case, let's hope it's the real deal. The next one was from the team at Navigraph, who previews their Jepson data provided through them by injecting into the sim, rather than using the default provided by Microsoft Flight Simulator. Navigraph mentions their dataset is more detailed and more comprehensive than and easier integration with third-party products who use their dataset already. Of course, we will keep you posted on the progress of this one from Navigraph. Samos International Airport poked its head out of the closet as Tenery Studio showcased a few preview screenshots of the development of the airport so far. No ETA or pricing information at this time, however, some of the works look highly detailed and it does look like the development is well in progress at this stage. Pilot Plus this week showcased some screenshots at the first airport for the new sim, Waikome Air Park. This is not a direct port from the other sims, it's been developed and built for Microsoft Flight Simulator. No ETA on release or price at this stage, however, they have mentioned P3D and X-Plane product holders will receive a discount for the new sim version. Dries Lecky Designs also announced Washington landmarks for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This product will include approximately 1,500 new custom buildings across the city to improve the area of the sim. All this has been created with performance friendly in mind. Washington landmarks also will add features and enhancements to 4 airports in the area, none which have been confirmed at this stage. We'll keep you posted on this one as the development keeps continuing. Aerosoft this week showcased some preview video of their up-and-coming CRJ. Aerosoft did hint that they would like to see that the CRJ in the sim before the end of the year, but are making no promises at this stage. There is still a fair bit of development to go as this is a complex aircraft. Aerosoft did mention they are planning on bringing the Twin Otter and their Airbus range over to the new sim. This will keep Aerosoft busy for over the next 2.5 years. Moving on to this week's releases. Last week, Gaia Simulations previewed some screenshots of Vienna International Airport. Vienna now is released for Microsoft Flight Simulator and is available through the Orbex Direct store. Gaia mentions that it will also be available in the Flight Sim marketplace very soon. Latin VFR Miami KMIA has been released for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This airport has been the gateway to the south of the US, including the Caribbean. Some of the features include customized jetways, train animations, realistic terminals, cargo and airport buildings according to the most recent airport situation. Latin VFR Miami can be found over at the Sim Market store or from Latin VFR's website. Owners of the preferred version will have access to a discount. FS2 Crew releases Flight Crew A320 button control for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Button control will bring your A320 cockpit to life with your very own virtual crew in the cabin and on the ground. Button control has a whole new UI where you can use keyboard and joystick to interact with the flight crew. You can expect a checklist execution and flows between captain and first officer. Button control is available over at the website and you can check out a link in the description below. The next update from the Microsoft Flight Simulator team will be on the 9th of September. We are expecting to see the release notes of the upcoming second patch, and of course we will keep you updated here with all the latest Flight Simulator news and developments and updates. If you like this video, please smash that blue thumbs up button as it really helps out the video, and if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest Microsoft Flight Simulator development news and insights, please click that subscribe button. Remember to let us know in the comments below, or what's your experience been with the new patch. Has it worked for you? Is it great? What do you think? Please let us know in the comments below. I'm going to leave you with one of my other favorite Microsoft Flight Simulator videos here. Why don't you check that one out, and I will see you over there.